So today's topic is one that my co-host Keith KD King, who likes to be called KD, is something that's on his mind today. So we're going to talk about why men, oh, excuse me.
Yeah, get it right now. Come
that
on.
was just a little slip of tongue.
Yeah.
Why women don't support their men.
Hello out there, ladies and gentlemen. This is KD, as X told you. And I'm here to talk to you about exactly what she just said. Why don't women in relationship support their man? You tell me, why is that not a problem? Women just don't support their men when they're into things that is important to them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, there's a job that your woman don't like you doing. So she's gonna make it, unless it's, so to speak, helps them out in what it is that they need. Like if you're a basketball player and you making all this money, they're going to be right there, because now they don't have to worry about being taken care of, because they're going to get what they need. Say a person like me, you know, I got a job, I'm a truck driver, or I work at a bakery, you know what I'm saying? And they don't like the fact that I'm working at a bakery because I'm not making enough money. That's not supporting me. That's you being selfish because it's not enough for you. But if you're working at a bakery and you're doing what you want to do, and if I love you as a man that I am, a real man, because we got a lot of men out there that are not real, and I'm sure a lot of women understand what I'm saying. That goes to say about women also, being real women, because a real woman is going to love her man no matter what. No matter what he's doing. If he's washing windows, she's going to support that because he loves her enough to get out there and get a job to do what it needs to be done to take care of his woman.
Okay, well, my take on this, and of course I can only speak from my experiences and from the experiences of the people around me. I think that there are two situations that women don't support their men. One is when whatever he's doing is, okay, I guess this is a two-part thing. Whatever he's doing is not really maximizing his potential. If you are working at a bakery, but I know that you have the potential to own a bakery.
But I'm bringing buns home.
Okay, that goes into the second part. If you're not living up to your potential and the buns that you bringing home is not really covering nothing, it's a minimal input and I'm carrying the weight, then I feel like I'm supporting you, even though you may not feel like I'm supporting you in your career choice or your path, but I'm supporting you financially. So
that's what it's about.
That means I'm supporting you. Now the other case in which a woman doesn't necessarily support her man could be when she doesn't necessarily approve of some of the situations that his job or career path may get him into, such as
a famous example, and I don't know if everybody watches this or not, and I'm not trying to give the show a plug, but Ray J and Brandy's show, Ray J is having issues with his girlfriend because he's an entertainer, and so he's like on the set and stuff, and there's women around all the time. The video girls are there, and so his girlfriend has an issue with him staying out at the video shoots and stuff, but that's part of his job. But then Ray J is also known to mess around.
Exactly. See, that's where the problem comes in with her, because she is, like most women, insecure. But there's a lot of women out there that are insecure about what they man does.
Did you just say most women are insecure?
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay.
Most women are insecure about their man. Now
Wait. Let's put some numbers to this most thing. Like most. Is this like 50%, 60, 30%? Because I just got to figure out what percentage
I'm not
I'm
going
in
to give
here.
a percentage on that because I don't want to get all beat up and starting with you.
Oh, you know, there's no holds barred. So
I understand that.
You
But
have to tap out.
at the same time, if she wasn't insecure about what he was doing because of his background has made her insecure. Now, he says that he loves her.
Yeah, he wants to be with her. But see, once you get that background, it's just like, let's say for instance, I meet a woman who used to be a prostitute, and I knew this. That's her background. Am I going to feel insecure about some of the men she has been with? Or am I going to feel insecure about her going back out there because she's done that for so long and it becomes a part of her? See, that's where a man has to be secure with himself to be able to take on something like that. And that's what she needs to do. And that's a part of supporting him. She knows the type of job he had and has when she met him. She knew about the things he done when she met him. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's all in how a woman feels about her man to believe in her man. Because if a man gets a woman that he loves, there's no other woman that he will want to be with. Because this woman is everything to him. She supports him. She loves him. She gives him what he needs. She gives him children who he loves and cherishes. But you know, there's a lot of men out there that don't take care of their...
So what if I don't give you no children and you can't love me? Because I'm not giving nobody no children.
We all get to a certain age where we don't want any more kids. And I'm sure both of us are at that age now where we don't...
No, you speak for yourself. I'm not at that age.
You want kids?
No, I'm not at that age. I'm just not having no more kids.
Okay, well, we'll leave that age alone. Okay, we'll leave that age.
As I was just listening to you talk, I think this actually goes to a subject I touched on in discussion the other day I was having about relationships, and we were talking about traditional roles. Mm-hmm. And I believe that possibly part of the reason that a man may not feel like he's supported, aside from the things that I mentioned already, mm-hmm. And I'm probably going to get in trouble for this because I get in trouble for this all the time because I'm traditional, I'm more traditional. But I feel like women, this culture, this society, this time that we live in, mm-hmm. all the traditional roles and values have pretty much gone out the window. So the women are now just as much man as you are, and so they don't really need to support you, you know, because like yesterday I had a discussion and we were talking about whether marriage is a partnership or do the two become one. Because if the two become one, then there is a support system that's built because you're going to take care of yourself. And so whatever you don't have, you're going to get to take care of yourself. If the two become one, it's a support system. But if we just partners, we each are individual entities and self-supporting. And self is the key word. And so maybe that is where that issue of the woman not necessarily supporting her man comes. I mean, we may stay partners, we may not. You know? So when you look at a woman supporting her man, you have to look at, first you have to get to know a person. I've learned that over my trial and errors. You really got to get to know a person. You know, some people, you know that saying, all the glitters ain't gold? Sometimes you meet somebody and it looks all good on the outside.
But it's terrible on the
But
inside.
you know, the outside is only good to look at. That's it. You need to find out what type of depth, what kind of substance they're bringing to the table. Because some people don't have a lot. Some people are really just selfish.
But at the same time, you look at yourself, because sometimes they got that old saying, you go into a relationship with your eyes closed because you're so blinded by what you feel about that person. You know, may it be looks or whatever it may be. And then when you realize that this person isn't doing the things that you expect them to do. And 9 times out of 10, what do we expect of our mates? What do we want? What is it that I would want my mate to do for me? I think I'm a very pretty much, I don't ask for much. You don't have to cook for me because I'm a man, I can cook for myself. You know, I was raised by my mom alone, and she taught us everything, you know, from cooking, cleaning, washing. So we need that strong black woman to be there for us, not per se saying that we need them to wash for us or cook for us. You know, sometimes it's nice to get a bath ran, just like it's nice for y'all to get a bath ran by us.
Yeah, I miss that.
Come in and you come in and there's candles lit and water is ran for you and you take your bath, I oil you down. However may it be done that your man do these things. But if you're not getting the same thing from your woman, how do you expect, or the woman expects, to get the same treatment from her man?
Well, you know what? This is what I think. I sure think a lot of stuff. This is what I think. I think that there are two parts to finding a mate and being in a successful relationship. First of all,
Please tell me.
okay, and I want to tell you this because you said something and that I want to address, and I want to address because my memory is bad and I'm not taking notes. If you don't expect anything, you're not going to get anything. So one of the things you said was, what do you expect? And you said, I don't necessarily need a woman that's going to cook for me, blah, blah, blah. So what should I expect from a woman? And you're going to have to determine what you expect in order to get that. Otherwise, you're not going to get it because you're not going to look for it. It's not what you're going to be looking for, so you're never going to get that. So you do need to decide what is it that you expect. So these are the two things that I think that you need to consider when you are considering a person for a relationship. First of all, we need to look at what kind of person we really want. Okay? Now, we all have our preferences.
Yes,
Okay?
we do.
So we're attracted to what we're attracted to. But once you are attracted to that outside package and you're interested enough to figure out what the inside is about, you need to know what is it that you're looking for in a person. I'm not just attracted to a tall man. You know, I want the intellect. I want the attentive man. There's some other qualities. I want honesty. I really want honesty. I want somebody that's in touch with who he is and what he wants and what he's ready for. You know, they show up and then all of a sudden they ain't ready. Well, you knew that before, so what you come to me for? But anyway.
You know what it came to you for, so stop that.
Anyway. So first you need to figure out the person that you're looking for. What are the qualities you're looking for in that person? But even more important than that, you need to decide what you want in a relationship. And those are two different things. You need to figure out what it is you need in a relationship. And you need to, that person either is ready to give it to you, qualified to give it to you, or they're not. Now, some people are just not qualified to give it to you. If I want a man that is up under me 24/7, which I don't, but if I wanted that kind of man, but he's an actor, model, whatever, that man can't give me 24/7 because he's going to be out all over the place doing what he do. And I would have to accept that, but then I would be dissatisfied. So I can't fool myself into believing, ooh, I want this man because he's all of this glitz and glam. But then the reality of it is what I really need in a relationship, when I need that togetherness, that closeness, I need you there for all the events that we go to and all this other kind of stuff, and you can't be there, then I'm dissatisfied because I fell in love with the glitz and the glam. I wasn't realistic.
Fault is that?
The person who chooses. So sometimes when you hear people talking about they're not happy in a relationship, you listen to why they're not happy, and it's because they didn't choose right. It's because they didn't choose right. You know, if you need a woman that's this, that, and the other, but you got this chick, and she's none of that, you either need, when you find out she's none of that, then you need to say, hey, to yourself, you need to say, hey, she's none of that.
Okay.
I probably need to move on.
Say, I say that, and I say she's none of that. But you got guys that's willing to give that woman the benefit of the doubt.